Where's Tunisia?
In North Africa.
Right here, Tunisia. You know, we're going to North Africa. We're not going. Get off.
Hi guys, welcome to yet another video. It's Ndagir here. Thanks for clicking on today's video. I want to share with you this video that has been circulating on social media these past 2 days like crazy. I think also some of you have seen it. It's about two white women that accidentally got tickets or mixed up tickets. They were supposed to go to France, but they were given tickets to go to Tunisia in Northern Africa. And I mean, it's okay to, not know where places are, like they didn't even know where Tunisia is. But the thing is, why everybody is like flabbergasted or pissed somehow when it comes to them and not, seeing this as a funny situation is the moment these white women were told that the plane is going to Tunisia, a country in Africa. Oh my God, it's like their mind exploded. It's like they were told you're going to go to some torture chamber or to a deserted place or to the most horrific place that nobody is supposed to go. They were making it seem like it's a freaking big deal. Also, making it seem like it's an embarrassment. Like the way they were laughing, they were making it like, oh my God, we are going to Africa. We are going to Africa. It was like, it's an embarrassment to go to Tunisia. Like, are you okay? Are you okay? You, in the first place, failed. These white women failed to look and read at their tickets that they are not going to France. Whose fault is it? Whose fault is it? Like, make it make sense. Of course, it had to be white women from America. Like, you can't make this up. You can't make this up, guys. When I'm traveling, I'm very cautious and always looking at my passport, looking at my ticket. Also, my question is, before you even board a plane, they are telling you, they always tell you and mention where you're going. This flight is ready to board. Where are the minds of these people? Like, I can't. But anyway, listen to what people are saying about this whole situation, because it's hilarious, but also annoying at the same time. Like, what the F? Guys, let me know what you think about this. Come back and yeah, let's talk about it.
Where are you going? Nice? Is this going to Nice?
Tunis, yeah. I thought you said to Nice, which is in France.
Oh.
That's why you confused me.
Wait, where is this going?
Tunis, yeah, in Tunisia. Yeah.
In Tunisia? Where's Tunisia?
In North Africa.
Right here, Tunisia. You know, we're going to North Africa. We're not going. Get off.
You're not going to France, right?
Yeah, we are.
You are going to France?
Is that where this is going? Is this plane going here?
Sorry?
Are we going there? Is that where we're going?
No.
Nice? No? Where are we going? Where are we going?
To Tunis.
Where's Tunis? Hannah, here? Where's Tunis? Look at, that's what that is, Brittany.
This is Rome, sorry. Hello.
We're going to Africa?
No. Rome, Fiumicino,
Yes.
Tunis.
We're
You go to Tunis?
No, we're supposed to go to Nice.
No. Nice?
Yeah, France.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Hannah.
What do? We need to get off the plane. We're not going. We can't go here. We're going to wrong flight. It's the wrong flight. You need to go. Nice, France.
Nice, yeah.
And we missed the flight.
Tomorrow?
No, today, this morning. We missed the flight. So then the airline employee in Rome.
Out of the flight.
Yeah, we didn't get on the flight to Nice, France.
So they rescheduled us.
But when they rescheduled our flight, they thought we said to Nice, Africa, but no, we said to Nice, France. So they gave us the wrong flight.
Okay, I need to talk about this because I'm so angry. There is this girl who was supposed to take a flight from Rome to Nice, France, but somehow she ended up on a plane to Tunis, Tunisia. Yes, Tunisia. Now, let me break this down. First of all, how do you even accidentally take the wrong flight? Your ticket says it. Your boarding pass says it. The plane literally says Tunisair. Like, girl, how can you miss all of that? And let's not forget, Tunis is the capital of Tunisia. This is a basic geography. If you don't know that, that's on you. But no, instead of admitting she made a mistake, she starts filming TikToks, acting like she landed in the middle of nowhere, saying she is in Africa, like she just landed in the savannah. Excuse Excuse me? Tunisia is not a random desert movie scene. It's a country with history, culture, and millions of people. And the worst part, she paints the whole experience like it's some humiliating third world disaster. The screen even turns yellow in her video, just like those American movies love to do when they show a poor country. Like seriously, do you realize how insulting is that? This is disrespect. You didn't pay attention, you got on the wrong flight, you embarrassed yourself, and instead of owning up to it, you try to humiliate my country. No, Tunisia does not deserve this kind of treatment. We are not your punchline. Next time, read your ticket. And by the way, excuse my English, it's not my first language, but apparently I can speak it better than you, because I can tell the difference between Nice and Tunis. Oh my God, I'm shaking. Bye.
It's 5 p.m. on a Monday, and I've had a lot going on, okay? It has been a day. I have had a day, and there's 1,000,002 things going on in the world, and yet the only thing going through my little pea brain, through this little noggin, is we wanted to go to Nice, France, and they gave us tickets to Nice, Africa. Brittany, we're going to Africa. We're going to Africa, Brittany. Oh my God. That's the only thing in my head. That's the only thing in my head. Okay, that's I can't think of anything else. Okay, it was simultaneously one of the funniest things I've ever seen, and yet also one of the most perturbing things I've ever seen. Firstly, I thought that as Americans we had made a modicum of headway when it came to how people view us as tourists, and I gotta say, these two girls set us back at least a decade in how people view us. More importantly, though, I feel like this was just not good for the American education system, okay? I already know that the American education system has failed us in a myriad of ways, but seeing it play out like that, whoa. Like, get the kids off the computers, get the kids off AI, get one of those maps that you pull down, you know, with a little, pull them down, get a pointer. Africa. Okay, we got to manually show people where things are, because what do you mean she opened up her iPhone and was like, Africa? What do you mean? What do you mean you don't know where Tunisia is? Gasping. On top of that, one of the top comments on those videos was like, oh my God, this happened to other people too? And that's because people didn't know that Tunisia and a lot of North Africa and Africa in general were colonized by the French. And so they speak French. The American education system has failed people so grossly. And it is playing out on the internet, and it is not good. It is not good for... Being said, it was one of the funnier videos I have ever seen. And I hope that Brittany made it to Nice, France. Although it has to be said that you probably would have a better time in Tunis. I really cannot get over the fact that people thought that other people also got accidentally booked or made the mistake of going... instead of Tunis to Tunisia Africa. Like, no, like that's not why people are speaking French there. What do you mean?
I just want to state that this whole Tunisia-Nice flight mistake would only happen to two white girls from America. No other species on planet Earth would make this mistake. This is not the mistake of the person who booked the flight. This is their mistake. And it would only happen to two white girls from America.
Yeah, we are never beating the dumb allegations, because what the fuck do you mean you got on a flight and you didn't even double check your pass ticket to make sure you're going to France, Nice, not Tunis, Tunisia. And then she's like, Brittany, I think we're in Africa. Brittany, and the fact that they were panicking, I'm like, girl, and she was like, oh, everybody's laughing, girl. Everybody's like, we are never beating the dumb allegations. It doesn't make sense. It does, like, in what world? The T and an N. They probably told the two, like, Tunis, on va partir à Tunis. I don't know. I'm just trying to think, like, what was going through their brain to think that Nice and Tunis sound the same. Tunis. We are Tunis. We can never get nothing right. First was Love Island, now this. What the fuck, Yante? Like, what the fuck?
So I'm clearly on the side of TikTok where those two American girls ended up in Tunis instead of Nice. Notice how I didn't say to Nice, comma, France, period. Yeah, semantics matter, ladies. They had ample opportunity to fix their mistake, or someone else's mistake as they deem. But no, they got on that plane. Right before you step on the plane, on the stairs, you'll see in big red words, Tunis Air. Did not clock to them. They finally get on the plane, and they're like, these people look a little different. Then they started to question, is this going to Nice? So it doesn't clock to them that they're going to a different country, let alone a different continent, because they've never heard of Tunis prior to this whole catastrophe. Everyone on the flight is literally looking at them like, why'd these girls skip out on geography class? Anyways, they finally get to Tunis, comma, Tunisia, Carthage airport, and they're speaking with someone to possibly get onto the next flight tonight. As if that's gonna happen. Anyways, so they're saying no one knows how to speak English. You were in Tunisia. Why don't you speak Arabic? Or French? They speak 2 languages. How many can you speak? And then they're also deeming a refund and for them to pay for their Nice plane ticket. Oh my god. And they're treating as if Tunis is like a war zone and this is like the most horrific thing ever and they're so miserable. They finally are in Nice right now. They're currently in Nice, but you can see like in their TikToks, they're in business lounge in Tunis, Carthage airport. They're fine. Yet they're making it seem like Tunis is this dirty, disgusting, yucky country, which, what the fuck? Anyways, kids, if you're gonna travel the world, make sure you're respectful to the people and the country that you're in and possibly know your geography.
Because I'm getting completely obliterated in my comment section on the video I did about the girls who got on the wrong flight. So I would like to address a couple things. First, I would like to say, for context, I'm an American. I have an American public education. I was like a C student in high school. I didn't really pay attention. I didn't get the best grades. I didn't do as well as I probably could have. And I took a geography class in college and failed. So do with that information what you must, what you will. Something else I would like to say. I'm fully aware that Africa is a continent and not a country. I know that. I know for me personally, if I heard somebody say, oh my gosh, they wanted to go to Nice, France, but instead they went to Tunis, Tunisia, I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. They went to the wrong place. Where the fuck is Tunisia? I don't know. And I don't mean that to be offensive. I think I'm just dumb. I'm not smart when it comes to the world and geography. I'm just not. I will admit my faults. I don't know where things are. So to really just explain the scale of it, they wanted to go to France, and maybe I should have said they ended up in a country in Africa. I make videos for people like me. I don't know where Tunisia is. If you ask me that, I've never heard of it. Okay? I'm sorry. Like, I genuinely am sorry if anything I said in that video was offensive. I'm not trying to be ignorant. I really just, like, I don't know what I don't know. And some people seem to think that I think it's so crazy because they wanted to go to France and they went to like a third world country. I didn't say that. I don't think they said that either. I think they were freaking out because they went somewhere that they weren't supposed to go. And I was making a big deal about it because they went somewhere they weren't supposed to go. They ended up on a completely different continent than they wanted to be. I never said it was a third world country. People have posted pictures of it. It looks beautiful. So I don't want anyone to think that I was like talking shit about Tunisia. It's not France. Anyway, I just wanted to clear that up. If anybody found offense to anything I said, I genuinely apologize. Anything that ever maybe comes across ignorant, if I say it, check me for sure. But also maybe understand that while I'm very educated and very smart with some things, I'm not a 100% well-rounded scholar, okay? I don't know my shit when it comes to geography. I just don't. I'm sorry. And yeah, I can educate myself. But like I said, I don't know what I don't know. So thank you for telling me, but please don't be mad at me because I'm stupid. I love you all very much. Okay, bye.
There are apparently these 2 girls who are stuck in Tunisia, Tunisia, Northern Africa, because they didn't know the difference between Nice, France, and Tunis in Tunisia because they said, get us 2 tickets to Nice, give us 2 tickets to Nice. And they ended up in Tunisia, and they are obnoxious. They keep saying, get us out of Africa. We're stuck in Tunis, Africa. Tunis, it's Tunisia. Yes, Africa's a continent. We get that. This whole thing has been going on for like 3 or 4 hours. We're all watching this happen, like live on TikTok. And I guess they finally made it out. Oh my God. What a wasted opportunity. They should have hung out in Tunisia. They could have turned this whole thing into a Tunisian tourist board thing. Tunisia is a lovely place. Tunis is fantastic. It's a little hot this time of year. It's getting hotter. But still, what an awesome time. Like, you could have just completely yeeted your entire trip to Nice and said, screw it, let's hang out. Apparently they're on vacation for a month. Why aren't they going to spend a week in Tunis? That's an adventure. All they did is freak out. And then they held up another plane to get themselves out of Tunis. They did some chat GPT lawyering, and they were, the first video, they're on Tunisian Air. Didn't notice. They were giggling and laughing, making a spectacle of themselves, filming, talking about how everyone is staring at us and everyone's laughing. No one was laughing. It was just gross, ugly American stuff, totally missed opportunity. And they're going to spend the rest of their lives telling this story about how dumb everybody was because they got rerouted incorrectly when really it was they who were the dumb ones.
The only thing that I really saw in this video is I guess, people from America just need to, maybe put in some more effort because, everybody's looking at whatever is coming from that place and just wonders because how can you board a flight, get on a plane and now start questioning where you're going? Like, what were you doing? Because, guys, when I travel, I'm always looking at my passport, looking at my ticket, looking at the place, like listening to what they're saying. Even when you're boarding, they tell you you're going to the specific place. They didn't hear that. It's just insane. It's just insane. And what was really like hilarious to me is when they were in the customer service, place, and the guy that was, listening to them, it was literally 3 languages: English, French, the language of people in Tunisia, and Arabic. So he was like, I need this to stop, like, get out of my face. As you can see, he's touching his head. He's like, what is going on? This one is speaking English, this one speaking in Arabic, another one is speaking in their local language. Like, everything was just a mess. It was just hilarious. But also, why people, like I said, are pissed is these girls, these white women, making it seem like Africa is a country, like we are in Africa. Oh my God, we need to get out of Africa. I can't, it was so crazy. Oh my God. You people in America need to like really learn about other countries because this is embarrassing. It's literally embarrassing. And the fact that you can't even be aware of your surrounding. What if it was a plane that was, to take you to, I don't know, like some deserted place? Like, what would they even do? Like, why on earth, really, would you get in the airport and not look at your ticket and blame? They kept blaming the person that, gave them a wrong ticket. Why didn't you look at your ticket? Why didn't you look? Guys, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this. Guys, I'll see you in another video. Bye.